Hello, it's Jen Kincannon.
Bryan.
And we're here with Advon, and we are talking about all the things that are super important when you're thinking about listing and selling your home. And Bryan, what do you think is super important when you're going through the process and talking with an agent to move through, like, understanding goals and things like that?
I think knowing what questions to ask, but just asking questions. There is no stupid question. So I've always said that if you don't know the answer, then it's not a stupid question. So
Right.
I think it's asking your agent, get specific. It can be high layer or, bottom layer, it doesn't matter. But if you don't know the answer, then it's just ask questions.
I've always found that it's very important coming from the listing side to understand what all of the goals are for the person looking to sell their home, because if you don't understand what their goals are, then how are you going to position them for success? Because sometimes someone is coming from a place, obviously everybody wants the highest gross, right? They want a nice return for their investment, but also it could be that they need to be out of the house sooner, right? And they may not want to be spending a whole lot of money to get that return, and their time could be a super valuable component of that, and understanding what their timelines are and if they're needing to sell their house to get into another home and where are they going, right? So asking all of these questions and understand where they're actually going. Are they staying in the area? Are they relocating? So what are their questions and what are their goals? So if the agent isn't asking all of those specific questions, how do you know if they're understanding what your goals are as the seller? So one of the things that we make sure that we do when we go into a listing appointment is that we have prepared all of the questions to ask, that we are having those things answered. Especially a very important one is what is your net going to be when you leave? And so that we can understand what the structure should be for a strategy.
Right, because if we don't know what to go in with for a price, and I know the ones I've been with you on, you have a range already prepared. This is your low side, this is your net. High side, this is your net. You've run reports, so you go in with full knowledge of, other than meeting with them and getting any updates that may have been done, but you do have initial things planned and ready. So.
Right. And then on top of knowing what their net is going to be, what are their goals truly beyond that?
Right.
So very important to understand the goals, listen to the seller, and then coming up with a strategy from there so that you can work together as a team. So those are some really good things to know when you're going in to sell your house, to ask questions of your agent just as much as they're asking questions of you.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
Bye.